Namaste, Doston, it's your girl, your name, channel name, back with another litty opportunity that's gonna make you scream, Paca. Imagine this, you sipping café con leche in a cute Spanish village, mountains in the background, and get this, getting paid to live there. No, seriously, I'm not messing with you. In 2025, Spain is basically throwing money at people to move to their villages. Free houses, business grants, the whole shebang. Why, you ask? Well, turns out, even in Spain, young people are ditching the villages for the big cities. So to bring back the village vibes, they're giving out cash, like straight up euros, from 2,000 to a whopping 15,000. And guess what? It doesn't matter if you're a student, a family, or just trying to escape the 9-to-5 grind. There's something for everyone. In this video, we're diving deep into this Spanish dream. We're talking full rules, eligibility criteria, how much moolah you can make, the best villages to check out, and my secret pro tip to make sure your application is lit up. So, if you're ready to trade city life for some Spanish sunshine, smash that like button harder than a Bollywood dance number, and let's get this European dream started. Spain has over 1,400 villages with less than 100 people. Places like Ponga in Asturias or Rubia in Galicia are practically begging people to move in. And they're not just asking nicely, okay? They're offering insane incentives. We're talking 3,000 euros per child or 15,000 euros to start your own business. They're even giving away free houses. Just move in and start living your best life. They need young blood, fresh ideas, and people who are down to embrace the Spanish way of life. In 2025, these programs are going all out, especially in regions like Extremadura and Aragon. All right, I know what you're thinking, Lily. This sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? What do I need to do to pack my bags right now? Don't worry, fam, I got you. First things first, these programs are open to us Indians and other non-EU peeps. Spain is like, come one, come all, but there are a few rules. Age and relationship status matter. Most programs are looking for young blood, think 18 to 40-year-olds. Families with kids are especially welcome because, hello, more babies means more villagers. Some places like Ponga are all about that family life, while Extremadura is looking for young entrepreneurs ready to hustle. Next up, the visa situation. You're going to need a valid Spanish visa, my friend. You've got options like a student visa, a digital nomad visa, or a non-lucrative visa. And get this, the 2025 student visa rules are fire. You can actually work up to 30 hours a week. Spain isn't looking for short-term flings, okay? They want you to settle in, embrace the culture, and become part of the community. Most programs require you to stay for at least 1 to 5 years, depending on the village and the grant. Some might ask you to take a local course, like learning Spanish, which, let's be real, is super useful. Or maybe even start a small business. Think a bakery, a craft shop, or maybe even an online store selling those awesome Indian spices that'll make their taste buds dance. Before you start packing your bindis and Bollywood DVDs, remember the background check. Spain wants to make sure you're a good egg, so you'll need a clean criminal record for the past 5 years. And of course, health insurance is a must. You need private insurance that covers you for at least 30,000 euros per year. But here's the good news. It only costs around 50 euros per month, which is cheaper than a gym membership in Delhi. As Indians, we already have a head start. We're known for our strong family values, our love for festivals and celebrations, and our incredible work ethic. Okay, let's get down to business. I know you're all wondering about the moolah. How much cash are we talking about here? Well, get ready to be amazed because Spain is not playing around. First up, we have Ponga in Asturias, our fairy tale village. They're offering a sweet deal, 3,000 euros per couple, plus another 3,000 for every child you bring along. Next, we have Extremadura, the land of history and fiestas. They're all about supporting young entrepreneurs. If you're between 18 and 35 and have a killer business idea, you could be eligible for a grant of 5,000 to 15,000 euros. Then there's Galicia, home to Rubia and some seriously delicious seafood. They're offering free homes. Yes, you heard that right, free. Or if you prefer, you can snag a rental for as low as 100 euros per month. Over in Aragon, they're all about that entrepreneurial spirit too. They're offering up to 10,000 euros for anyone who wants to open a shop, a cafe, or even a tech startup in one of their peaceful towns. Now let's talk about Castilla-La Mancha, the land of Don Quixote and windmills. They're offering grants of 2,000 to 8,000 euros for anyone who wants to settle in their rural areas, which are conveniently located just an hour away from bustling Madrid. Here's the deal with these payments. Some villages might give you the cash up front, while others might spread it out over 2 or 3 years. Some programs might require you to hire a local or commit to staying for a certain period, usually around 2 years. Okay, so now that you're probably already mentally spending those euros, let's talk about where you can actually live. Spain has over 8,000 villages, and honestly, hundreds of them are dying for you to move in. First up, we've got Ponga in Asturias. This place is basically straight out of a fairy tale, with lush forests, sparkling rivers, and those charming European vibes you see in the movies. Next, let's head over to Extremadura. They've got these historic towns like Cáceres and Badajoz that are overflowing with culture and charm. Think forts, fiestas, and a vibe that's like a mix between a Spanish plaza and an Indian mela. Now let's talk about Galicia, specifically the coastal villages around Rubia and Orense. If you love seafood, then get ready to have your mind blown. The seafood here is so good, it rivals our Indian coastal curries. If you're all about that quiet, laid-back lifestyle, then Aragon is calling your name. They've got these super affordable towns in Teruel that are perfect for digital nomads, freelancers, or anyone who wants to escape the hustle and bustle. Last but not least, we have Castilla-La Mancha. This region is perfect if you want the best of both worlds, the peace and quiet of village life, but with easy access to the excitement of Madrid. And don't you worry about feeling isolated. Most of these villages have schools, clinics, and yes, even high-speed Wi-Fi. So you can stay connected with your loved ones back home, upload those amazing travel pics on Instagram, and even start your own YouTube channel documenting your Spanish adventures. Okay, friends, are you ready to pack your bags and say hola to your new Spanish adventure? I know I am, but before you book that one-way ticket, let's break down the application process step by step. First things first, you gotta pick your village. Do your research, watch travel vlogs, like mine, and see which place speaks to your soul. Check out the official websites of the ayuntamientos, which is Spanish for town hall. You can find them easily by searching online, for example, ponga.es or extremadura.es. Another hot tip, search for #Spain Village 2025 on X, you know, the app formerly known as Twitter. You'll find tons of insider tips, real-life experiences from people who've already made the move, and maybe even some juicy gossip. Next up, let's talk about the visa. Remember, if you're not from the EU, you'll need that all-important visa to live and work in Spain. The most common options are the student visa, the digital nomad visa, or the non-lucrative visa. Once you've got your village picked out and your visa sorted, it's time to make contact with the ayuntamiento. Send them a friendly email, or even better, pay them a visit. This shows them you're serious about moving and that you're invested in becoming part of their community. When you reach out, make sure to include a letter of intent explaining why you want to move to their beautiful village, what you bring to the table, and how you plan to contribute to the community. If you're applying for an entrepreneur grant, you'll also need a solid business plan outlining your amazing idea. Now, for the paperwork. You'll need your passport, a criminal record certificate from your local Indian police station, proof of private health insurance that covers you for at least 30,000 euros per year, and some bank statements to show you've got the funds to support yourself. Keep in mind that deadlines vary depending on the program and the village. Most programs accept applications year-round, but some have specific deadlines. So make sure to check the town hall websites for the most up-to-date information. Okay, my fellow Indians, this chapter is dedicated to you. I'm going to tell you why we are the perfect match for Spanish village life. First of all, Spanish villages are a lot like our own villages back home. They're tight-knit communities where everyone knows everyone. People look out for each other, and there's always a reason to celebrate. We Indians, we thrive in these kinds of environments. We love our families, we value our traditions, and we know how to throw a party. Plus, let's talk about the cost of living. In most Spanish villages, you can live comfortably on 500 to 1,200 euros per month. And remember those new 2025 student visa rules? You can work up to 30 hours a week, which means you can study Spanish, pick oranges, or even start that YouTube channel you've always dreamed of. Let's be real. We Indians are known for our adaptability, our resilience, and our ability to find joy in the simplest things. We're not afraid of hard work. We love to learn new things, and we're always up for an adventure. Moving to a Spanish village is like hitting the refresh button on life. It's a chance to slow down, appreciate the simple things, and reconnect with nature and community. There you have it, Doston. Spain is literally throwing cash at you to live the European dream. From those sweet €15,000 grants to free houses, 2025 is your year to make it happen. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your Spanish adventure today. Which village is calling your name? Is it Ponga, Extremadura, Galicia, or somewhere else entirely? Drop it in the comments below. And hey, while you're at it, let's try to hit 1 million views on this video. Like, subscribe, and share this with your travel squad. And stay tuned because next up, we're diving deep into the secrets of becoming a digital nomad in Spain. Hasta luego, Doston.